it's Elaine again. It's day 2. I just got done teaching figure skating practice. I was really cold. I'm so glad it's done. I have tomorrow off, so now basically it's 100% just thinking about show prep and then doing my chores and things around home. Like I still have to feed all my animals and things, but overall I got all my laundry done. I'm pretty much set. This is just going to be my show time. Yeah, so today I'm doing my first layer of tanner. I do one tanner at 1 o'clock. Well, it's probably gonna be more like 2 o'clock now because I have to go get my nails done. So I'm gonna get my nails done and then I'm gonna do my first layer of tanner. Then I shower. I put it on, Jantana, let it sit, shower it off. Then I'm gonna go to my competitors meeting tonight at 7:30. I'm going to come home from that. Well, actually, I have to stop by and see my coach. He wanted me to see him. I'll stop by and see my coach and then do another layer of tanner. And then I do 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday morning before the show. Saw my coach yesterday and he said I look amazing. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do good this show. He's like, good this show? You did good last show. And I was like, yeah, but I think I'm going to do better this show. At least personally better. I know I placed first last competition. I might get 6th this competition, but I already know I look better than I did last competition. And that's all that matters to me. I have a pretty large group, so my goal is top 5 because I've had that as my goal at this show for a long time. Obviously anything, you know, first place is amazing, but my goal is top 5 and first call out at least. Even if I got 6th, if I was in the first call out, I'd be happy with that. This is the biggest amateur show in the country. It's got a lot. And then, Phil Heath is actually guest posing, Mr. Olympia, so that'll be really cool too. It's going to be a really awesome show. I'll try and get a little footage of everything and put it in there. Tonight I'm going to try and get some footage of me checking in and getting my number and then going to the competitors meeting. My nutritionist is going to be there tonight with me and she's going to kind of, you know, answer any questions I might have because they have a really weird stage layout. That's why I'm going to the competitors meeting. Most of the time you don't have to go to these if you've done a lot of shows, but they're doing this weird horseshoe shape and they're having us hit 2 poses in the middle for prejudging before they do call outs, which is a little unique for this region. I don't know how it is the rest of the country. We are also not allowed to do motorcycle pose or straddle position. We have to have one hip side to the hip, one side or the other. That's probably why if you saw my pose, it looked kind of like, why didn't she go motorcycle and then cross leg? We're not allowed to. It's illegal here. You'll get disqualified. So, I'm going to go do that and then get all my tanner. And then I'm also going to get my nails done and I'll take a short video of that so you can see what I'm going to do. I haven't really decided yet what color I want to do. I'm definitely not doing green to match my suit. I'm either going to do French tip or like silvery glitter. You don't want anything too bright to stand out either because then it makes your hand movements look a little bit drastic. I haven't had nail polish on my hands for about a week now because I wanted my fingernails to get really, really strong and be ready because I'm going to do the shellac just because with all the tanner and stuff like that, the gel shellac nails are better. They don't chip. My toes I'll just do regular polish, but for my nails I do the shellac for shows and it kind of tears up your nails. I only do it for shows because I don't want my nails to be too thin. But anyways, I'm going to have a lot of footage tonight at the competitor meeting and checking in, and I'll talk a little more about tan today and tomorrow. So I will see you soon. All right, so I got my nails done. Super simple color. It's what I always do, especially if you have a suit. That's a color you don't really want to paint your nails, like green. Got my toes done too. For my food, I'm doing egg whites. After a workout, I'm doing scrambled yolks. 1 yolk, 4 egg whites, and then the rest are 6 egg whites with asparagus. Tonight I'm going to the competitors meeting and I'm only drinking 1 gallon of water. See you at the competitors meeting. I think this is dark enough, but no. This is just my layer 1. That's layer 1. I do a layer, I wait a couple of hours, I shower, let it in bed, don't rub. Then I do another layer tonight. Then I do 2 more tomorrow and 1 on Saturday morning. I wear gloves, but I didn't put a glove on my left hand and see what happens. I recommend using gloves when you do it. and then just kind of touch the hands up when you're done. And the same with the feet. You don't need gloves on the feet, but just touch them up as you go. But yes, you're going to be really dark, so don't get scared when you put it on. You're like, oh my gosh, look how dark my finger is. That's how it's going to be. All right, now my poor pretty manicure. All right, just got to the Manpower Center where the event is being held. I'm in the parking garage. It's super dark. I washed my hair and put it in a braid, so I got the Khaleesi hair going on right now. I do that about a couple days before the show, so then it gives it a little bit of body, and then I can curl it. I put on the Jantana, and I scrub and shower really good right before I do that first layer, and then I rinse this one off. I'm not going to shower again. It's gross. Till after the event on Saturday. I'm also not going to wash my hair. So I got that done. I'm putting in a cap tonight when I wash off my Jantana. And you cannot wear deodorant because it'll turn green. So you just kind of, now there's no, I don't work out anymore. I'm done. I did a cardio and I lifted today, arms. No more training today because I can't really get sweaty. Alrighty, I'll do a little footage inside, and yeah, meeting some friends in there. So I'll do a little like clips here and there, but I'm not gonna probably like talk and walk around because I'm with some of my friends. I might introduce you, but I don't know if they want to be on a blog or not. All right, bye.
How are you doing, Mike? Hey, did you get your
stage presence counts towards your score. It's not just about body parts. So that's why in some contests you're going to see some of the competitors are a little bit softer than others, some are a little bit harder. We're not really, the thing that we're not looking for is we're not looking for overall conditioning in women's, in bikini. Like there's some girls like Justine Monroe has great legs, but she doesn't have the muscle up here that's going to make it look like she's all muscle. You know what I mean? It's some girls come in and have great abs. But we're really not looking for like separation and delts on women and things. We're not looking for masculinity, you know, that's not what, you know what I mean? And that's why I say, no matter if it's the, you know, figure, whatever division it is, what we're looking for is, if I'm an athlete, I tell all the athletes, is go to the top shows. Like depending where you are, if you're just starting out, I would go to the winners from like Gamro Cup last year, or the winners from some of the bigger shows like the Southern States in the country, or the Junior USA and the Junior National, and look at what the class winners there are. Because sometimes the individual shows, as a judge, I have to judge the best that's there, but it might not be my ideal. And this happens a lot like with women's physique, because some shows you go to, if you look online and you say, oh, they went for almost no muscle here. And then the next week, they might be a girl that has a lot of muscle. Well, as a judge, I can only judge what's there. So if the best that's there is somebody that doesn't have a lot of muscle, you know what I mean? That's the hardest thing, because you have to remember too, when you go online and look at the photos, which I mean, I love that they're there, but you have to remember that everybody is a little bigger, and 2, a little harder. You know, by at least a good 10%. So always kind of take that in perspective when you see it, that what you're looking at, they're not quite that big and they're not quite that hard.
Any other questions? Well, you've got her here.
So in the morning show for figure, or
It's just what we're going to do and stop at that X. And what I'm going to do is just show them how far this line goes. So when you come out in your lineup, you're going to line up from that X all the way to, and come all the way around. If you want to take your line back to, where they didn't get the other X, right to there. So right to there, that is that whole line. So everybody will come out. And I see that there's chairs here, so go ahead and go back. I'll make you a little more. Yep, go back. You might as well, you're pros, you might as well show them how to walk correctly, right? Oh yeah, Becca, get up there, yep. And Becca is our onstage expediter, and she's also emceeing tomorrow night, so it's awesome to have her. And Diana will be on stage expediting tomorrow night too. So Becca will be there tomorrow day, and she'll be over on the side. So you're going to be way over there. You know your job. And what it is there is a big pink star in the middle, and there are also numbers in green that are lined up here, and I'll tell you about the numbers afterwards. But what you'll do during prejudging, so prejudge and night show will be two different things that you're going to do. Prejudging is where you are judged. So if you are figure, you're going to do your quarter turns. If you are bikini, you're going to do your half turns. If you are men's physique, you're going to do your half turns. And what you're going to do, and we'll start with Chinzy, and we'll do figure. So you'll come out, Chinzy, you'll come out, Chinzy is your first one, come out to the pink star, and then she will stand forward, and then she'll just quarter turn, and I'll just let you, nope, quarter turn, yeah, because we're doing figure. And no one's going to tell you what to do. You're just going to do your quarter turn. This is your individual routine, your individual posing. Just keep going, yeah, keep quarter turning. I'm not quarter turning, you'll just do it. And then she'll go off, and Tangi will go. As soon as she steps off, Becca's going to Mary, and she's going to go over to here. Correct. Yep. No. You can only do figure. We're going to do figure first. You're good. And then you just go with it. Yeah. And you can see she's not taking a real long time, but she's not also rushing through it. So if you have flaws, you want to rush through the one flaw area. But this will be your individuals, and they take you out like this, bring you out. And so you can see when she came up to that star, she did a presentation pose. You don't want to do that for the prejudging. It's quarter turns. Yep, and Michelle knows this because Michelle and I talked about this in advance. So you can watch Michelle too. She knows exactly what to do. Good. You just your quarter turns. Since I know everybody wants to eat, do you have a question? Okay. Yeah, they'll kind of go over this tomorrow, but the